All right, so here we have the Zivron Wi-Fi outdoor weather station. This is actually the sensor portion of it. We have another indoor panel with the display that we'll show you at the end of the video as well. I want to thank Zivron for sending some so we can do this demo and review for you guys. We're going to go through, talk about some of the features on here, things we like, things that we think they can improve, and give our overall thoughts. All right, so starting off with, this thing was super easy to set up, minus one thing, is that if you're not going to put it on an existing post or on a side of your house, which you're not really supposed to do, it doesn't come with a pole. So I had to go get a pole. I'm probably going to switch this out for a taller metal one in the future, but the mounting system is pretty easy to use. You've got a clamp here, which goes onto the pole. This is a 3/4 inch wooden one. It will take a 1 inch metal one as well. So that's how you just clamp it on right there. And then depending on which way you want your weather station to orient, it can go this way or it can come out this way. So if you have a pole coming out the side of your house, it can go up like that. So very easy to mount, just a couple screws here and then one on this little base part that holds this arm. As far as the sensors on here, we have temperature and humidity. We've got a wind vane that'll tell us what direction the wind is coming from. We've got our little wind cups there taking our wind speed, our rain funnel right there, which is going to use some kind of sensor on the inside to tell how much rain's coming down. And the part that I really like is going to be the solar panel with also backup alkaline batteries down here. Batteries are not included. It takes 3 AA's right in there, but that means if we can't run it off solar, we can run off of our backup power, no problem. As far as putting this together, you do want to make sure that your level on the top here is inside that little hole, that little circle. So very helpful there when you're mounting it. You can tell exactly whether or not it's aligned or not. Something that I do think they could improve though is there's no fine-tune articulation on the mount. It's 90 degrees or 90 degrees. So if you're just a little bit off on that bulb, the bubble right there, it's actually pretty hard to perfectly align it in. So that is something that I think if they did have fine-tune adjustments on the arm, I think that would be better. Oh, and I totally forgot, there's a light sensor here too. So it's also taking the light readings for both the UV index and just how bright it is. So you're gonna get lots of information. We'll show you on the panel everything that you're gonna get. But yeah, super easy to set up. Really like the solar with the battery backup, and we'll go ahead and we'll check out the panel and the app. All right, so here we are over on the patio showing the Zivron's display panel for all the weather station data we're getting. Now, this is really cool. There's going to be both an indoor and an outdoor section of the panel. The indoor section is coming from the device itself. The outdoor one is coming from the weather station that we just showed you out in the backyard. So we'll go through, obviously the number's going to be pretty close because we're not that far away, but normally this would be inside your house. So for the outside, we've got 78 degrees. We got 49% humidity. It gives you a little happy, sad face depending on how humid it is. All of us in the South know what that's like. We've got all of our numbers in terms of light and UV index on there. And of course, we've got all of our wind data for which way the wind's coming, which way it's going, how fast is it moving, and just some general things like, you know, how sunny is it, and of course a clock, so we can tell that as well. Barometric pressure is on there. It is adjustable for what unit that you want to be using. And overall, it's I just love the size of the display, so it's really easy to see just everything you need to. So you put this like off on the side, you know, in your kitchen or in your living room, anything like that, you'll be able to see all the data about what's going on in your yard and at your actual house. So rather than relying on weather stations that might not be where you are, especially if you have localized thunderstorms or wind gusts, things like that, you live in a valley, you live off the side of a cliff, you're going to get very different weather than perhaps the general areas where a lot of the other weather stations are going to be located. That's where this is really going to come in handy. You can see exactly what the weather is at your house, and it comes with an app. So if you are away from home, you can get the exact same information on the Tuya app here. And you can see here's all of our outdoor information, here's our indoor information, and I love this. You have a graph so you can see it over time as well for all of those metrics. So very handy there if you're out and about, if you're traveling and, you know, you're worried about what's happening at the house, go ahead, use the app there, and you can still see everything that you'd otherwise be able to watch on your panel here. So really enjoy the large size of the panel. The fact that it comes with a panel is just such excellent value as well. To have indoor data, outdoor data, large color panel, and the ability to see it at all times anywhere on the app is just a great combination for those of you who are really trying to either dial in just what's going on weather-wise in your area, or if you've got gardens, lawns, anything that's reliant on the weather, so that way you know how to take care of it. This is going to be a great option for you.